Is Donald Trump's success a making of the mainstream media? Or did Trump tweet it to November the 8th? As the Republican candidate used Twitter to reach out to 7 million followers at zero cost, he was just the man mainstream press needed to fight the rise of the new media. Experts say Trump used reality TV tactics, making provocative statements to get attention, seeming amateur and unpolished, promoting on-the-spur emotionality. A media house has admitted they made a mistake in covering Trump.
At one point, CNN's news programs were having the same ratings as really popular shows here in the United States. But during the Trump campaign, CNN saw that it had a moneymaker. And I think that what the president was saying was that perhaps we went too much on the side of showing him and everything that he did and said, and that the profit was the motive.
Trump gained too, and for free. The New York Times estimates that he's had over $2 billion worth of free coverage. The institution of journalism has the honor of being the fourth pillar of a democracy. But this perhaps is the worst crisis that this institution finds itself in at a time when it matters the most. Clinton hasn't been kind to the press either, shying away from press conferences. While she has done several one-on-ones, it counts less as interviews can be controlled.
Donald Trump has his own plane, and Hillary Clinton has a plane in which she does not allow reporters to come on very often. And so the access to the candidates is much different. The candidates are buffered by social media, and we have a candidate like Donald Trump.
Both denied access to the press, but while Trump gained, Hillary lost out. According to a Harvard report, media covered Trump in a way that was unusual given his low initial polling numbers. A high volume of media coverage preceded Trump's rise in the polls. Hillary Clinton had by far the most negative coverage of any candidate. In 11 of the 12 months, her bad news outpaced her good news, usually by a wide margin, contributing to the increase in her unfavorable poll ratings in 2015. The coverage has left an indelible impression on the minds of Americans.
The fact that there were certain things that he was saying that were very controversial, and if there was a way, or if there is a way to try to counter that through the media, I think the media did not accomplish it in any way.
You know, whatever political candidate I support is not important, I think, right now. However, clearly, I think the news media seems to strongly favor Hillary Clinton and seems to have it out for Donald Trump. And, you know, clearly a large part of the country supports Donald Trump. You know, whatever for their, I mean, they have their own reasons. Do I think those are good reasons or not good reasons? That's not my business. They're Americans and they have a right to vote and think what they want. And, but as far as I can tell, a lot of the major news media channels seem to not think the way that Donald Trump's supporters think.
The American press will have to work a lot in order to not only reclaim lost ground, but also regain lost trust. The mistake they made was in analyzing until what point were they using the candidates, and at what point did the candidates started using them. With Naseem Khan, Anchal Vohra, WION.